to describe is I bought permanent markers. So I would have permanent markers, put lines on boards. That's what I did. I had them out here. I had a bunch of them. Now every time I go to grab a permanent marker, they're like all dried out, or they're missing. They're either dried out or missing. Every time. They can be brand new out of the package. It's incredible. I think that there's some kind of little mythical creature that comes and takes them. Now, my belief is that the creature has to be between this tall and this tall. I'm very short, so you compensate at home to figure that out. Because it's never big things missing. It's not like the table saw's gone. Okay, it's always little things like markers and screws and like drill heads and screwdrivers, particularly Phillips. Anyway, back to work. That's not the Ronas, it's dust in the garage. We're putting this on video. So I have to find safety glasses because I'm running power tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got safety glasses now, back on camera. Putting the device on here. Basically to see if this is an appropriate height, and it's perfect. So we'll make our table probably just a little bit different than this right here, is the plan. These bad boys here came off of some old pallets that were different than normal pallets, obviously, but these are going to make up our table legs. They're kind of cool, a little bit rounded, got some flat edges. Sorry, that's what I can do. Short notice. Alright. Gonna have to be careful of these. We're using pallet boards to do the deck of our, I can talk, the deck of our vice table. So we gotta be super careful. There's a few nails hiding out, and we don't want to tear up our saw blade. So we're gonna watch it. And hopefully we won't have to buy a new saw blade when this project's over. Maybe the frustration will get me and I'll end up cleaning it. Now all I'm doing here is kind of eyeballing it because chances are pretty good that you're going to hit the wood if you just line it up with screws at either end. If you're super particular and want to put a chalk line on it, or you want to run your straight edge off of the screws, all you would do for that, and this is assuming that whatever critters live in your garage didn't steal your markers, What you would do for that is lay your straight edge across the top, line it up with either end screw, and then you get a line, and that tells you right where to put it, if that's what you want to do. Then you know exactly where the center of this board is, and you're capable of landing on the center. If that's what you want. You don't have to do it that way. It's pallet wood. You can do it any way you want. Okay, what we've done is we've set the vise about where we want it. You always want it on the corner of a bench. If you put it in the middle, you're going to run into hassle. Then I used a permanent marker, found one, by the way, that works. I found the hiding place for it. Okay, found that. We marked the edges. We're going to pre-drill just a little for these lag bolts. And then we're going to go ahead and bolt that little guy right down. If I can remember where the forward and reverse are. For some of the other projects we have to do. And I think this will hold it down plenty adequate for the little bit of metal work that I need to do on this vise. Now the thing with lags, which are those bolts that have the what looks like a screw head to the end of it, you know, it's sharp, goes into the wood. If you over tighten them, you strip them out. So you want them snug, but don't get after it like you're trying to hold the tires on your car at 98 miles an hour. Because if you do that, all you're going to do is make it so that you're definitely going to be buying the longer bolts, and soon. So, this is our vise bench. It's been bolted to the wall. We added a little back guard to the bottom shelf so stuff couldn't slip off the back and fall underneath it and get really frustrating. So we can slide some toolboxes or something back there. We now have our vise bolted down. And we have the cool adjustable thing. So that in theory now, it's going to move. I didn't get the adjustment bolts up right. But the concept is that this one should be able to spin all the way around when I do that. And we can go ahead and use it to do all kinds of projects. But since, like I said, we also parked the car in this garage, we're going to point it this way so as not to be in the way of the vehicle when it comes in. And if you want to zoom out and show them the little backdrop thing that we did there to keep stuff from sliding too far back, and give them an overall view of our
He's already setting stuff on it.
Yeah, it's flat surface in the garage. It's getting stuff set on it. It's just the way it is. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you, and have a good day.
This has been a Three Little Monsters production.